welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got another thrilling episode in my highly requested ongoing video series, Top Upcoming 4K UltraHD Blu Ray Movies and TV Series Releases, Big 4K Movie Announcements, Reveals, Collectors Film Chat, episode number 69. And let me tell you today, I've got another mind-blowing episode with over 40 announcements, reviews, and reveals in it. There's a ton of deals and sales and some big 4K surprises I have to share in today's episode about some things that are going out of print that there's very limited copies remaining of that you need to know about so you can add them to your collection before they go out of print. Now, I wanted to give you a real quick update on my health from last week's episode. I'm still struggling with the increased pain, but I wanted to do something fun and positive this time and focus on something about the love and the fun and joy of collecting physical media. And I had a lot of questions asking me about what caused my passion for physical media. Basically, what was the first physical media experience I had that I can remember early on in my lifetime that caused me to grow a love of collecting, owning, and enjoying physical media? So the first time I can remember actually owning physical media was back early 80s. My mom took me to a used VHS rental store, and I remember she said I could pick out a movie, and we had been saving up for a while because they were expensive, but she bought me a used VHS copy of the original Tron, Disney's Tron. It actually came in a white like VHS case, which had like a soft, almost like squishy cover on it, and it had like Mickey Mouse pointing at the Walt Disney logo. And if I can find a picture of exactly what it looks like, I'll post it up above so you can kind of see what that VHS looked like. It had like the original Tron poster inside, kind of a white outside VHS case. And that's what I remember as the first time I physically got to own a VHS on my own. Now, I know that was a long time ago, but let me know your first experience that kind of started your love of collecting physical media. Was it a VHS that you got? Was it a DVD? Was it a Blu Ray? Or was it a 4K? I mean, heck, for me, this is basically the fourth generation of physical media. I mean, I went from VHS to DVD to Blu Ray to now to 4Ks. And it's really been one of those things. I've always enjoyed physical media since that first time I got to own that VHS. I remember rewinding that thing constantly and then putting it on play. The second it would get over, I'd rewind it all the way to the beginning again. And I've watched Tron, I can't even tell you how many times, because as a kid, I could tell you I probably watched that thing as a kid, like maybe 50 to 100 times. That's how much I watched it, because they were expensive to get VHSs back in the 80s. And I remember when she bought that, we had saved up for a long time for my mom to be able to afford to buy me a used VHS at that time. So that's one of those early memories of the first physical media that I can remember. And that's really what started me on this journey and this passion of loving and enjoying collecting and owning physical media, movies and TV series. I just love the memories they provide. And that's what I think so unique about physical media that digital streaming simply cannot do for me. I actually can't stand digital streaming services because there's nothing to hold in your hand to look at. I love coming into this room, going through it, looking for a movie or a TV series, just like I used to when I went to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video. And it was the fun of looking at the cases and the artwork and reading the synopsis on the back of the case. And there's so many memories that I have that bring back so much good nostalgia and that warm, fuzzy feeling, which is what I love about physical media. And that's why physical media is so enjoyable to me and means so much to me, because I have so many memories built up in it that over the years, even with my kids, I have so many memories. They come in here and look for movies to watch and get excited about them just like I did. And that is one of those things that the nostalgia factor in those memories is what makes collecting physical media so wonderful. And that's why I feel so blessed getting to do this every single week with all of you here on my channel as my profession. I've done this professionally for almost 9 years now, and I love getting to talk and share about physical media every week with all of you and share that passion, joy, and fun. And that's why I share it's so darn important to always make sure to click and buy directly through those Amazon sale links I pinned as a comment in the comment section right below this video. Those links down there never cost you, the viewer, a penny extra when you click and buy through them, but they are truly important, and that's how I'm able to support my family and continue creating all of these videos here on this channel every week that you enjoy watching. And as the hundreds of thousands of you know, I pour my heart and soul into these videos every week to provide you a massive episode with all the latest and greatest news going on in the 4K movie industry. So if you enjoy these videos, and these videos help you out and you look forward to watching them every week, always make sure to go down and click and buy directly through those Amazon sale links right down there below. Now, starting off here on February 4th, we're going to be getting Kevin Williamson's Sick. Now, this film came out in 2022 and it's a very unique pandemic thriller horror mystery experience. It basically plays off of the sickness, getting away from it, and basically everything going wrong, as well as playing off of all of our fears during the pandemic and things that went on. It's a very unique horror experience from the creator of Scream. Now, this film is being released on 4K for the first time ever with a new 4K transfer of the original film elements, along with a Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, they're also providing a bunch of new special features included in this set. This is one of those that I am excited to experience the Dolby Atmos. For a lot of like these light horror mystery thrillers, they can use the height channels very uniquely, you know, creaking of the houses and running through the woods and all of those things that were involved in this film. If done correctly, that Dolby Atmos mix can be very immersive and enjoyable, so this is one I'm looking forward to experiencing. Now, we're also getting Punch Drunk Love from 2002. Now, this unique Adam Sandler romantic with comedy elements is one of those that I kind of look at as more like a harsh romantic comedy. It has some elements of truth as well as mixed with the comedy elements, a slightly harsher view on the romantic comedy side of films by Paul Thomas Anderson. Now, this is the same 4K transfer that was released before in the Columbia Classics Volume 4 that I talked about here on this channel. Now, it did get a 4K restoration and native 4K transfer along with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and a Dolby Atmos audio mix, all supervised and approved by the original director Paul Thomas Anderson himself. And I can already tell you, because I own the Columbia Classics Volume 4 that I previously talked about and reviewed on this channel, I did enjoy this 4K transfer. It was a big upgrade. I did enjoy the Dolby Atmos as well. It was a very crystal clear sounding audio mix. It is one of those that I do enjoy, a little bit different of a romantic comedy, I will say though. It does have some things in it that will surprise you, especially because of it kind of plays off of the fact of that sometimes people get sucked into scams and telephone scams. There's a lot of scams that go on nowadays, which I think is even more evident than what it was back when this film was filmed. And it's kind of one of those that I do like that side of it. And so it is one of those I've always enjoyed. So the 4K transfer is a recommended 4K transfer. If you have not gotten this film yet, this is one of those that's a very good 4K release. Now, we're also getting Wicked from 2024. Now, for this Wizard of Oz musical prequel film, this is getting a native 4K transfer in Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, along with an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. And it's coming in a limited collector's big box set that's numbered to 2,550 copies only. It comes with a big gold crown and a big gold hat, which are bookends that you can see in the official artwork there. It does come with a certificate of authenticity, some movie memorabilia, and then obviously the film on 4K in a big, basically green box with gold writing on it. It's very premium and fancy looking, and it is expensive. Now, along with that, there is the standard slipcover case that is available as well. I will put the direct Amazon sale links for either one of these, depending on which one you're interested in, as a pinned comment down below. But do keep in mind that numbered limited edition collector set is 2,550 copies only. They said there will be no reprints and no re-releases whatsoever. Once it sells out, it's gone. So if you're interested in that one, do not wait. Make sure to go down and order your copy so that way you don't miss out on it. Now, we're also getting Spaghetti Western Classics 2-film collection, Kill Them All and Come Back Alone from 1967 and The Hellbenders from 1968. Now, I'm a sucker for classic Western films. I love watching them at night. For some reason, they are so darn relaxing to sit back and get into a good Western film or a good Western TV series. So these are something that are always right up my alley. Well, these did get new native 4K SDR masters, along with lossless DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. I do like that they're giving us two kind of more obscure Western films, spaghetti Westerns, in this basically collection. So you get two of them at the same time. To experience two of them for that price point, it's pretty darn good value. So this is one of those that I'm excited to watch. Now, we're also getting Terrifier 3 from 2024. Now, this did get delayed because it is an Amazon exclusive limited edition collector's big set. And this is basically the only retailer that has this set. And it comes with, as you can see in the official artwork there, a ton of movie memorabilia. It comes with Art's mask and a a box, as well as you get basically a barf bag, which I think is hilarious because my understanding is this is one of those horror films that is extremely extreme and actually cause people to barf, so they include barf bags in this set. You get some pins, some behind the scenes pictures, you get some obviously stickers, and a bunch of other movie memorabilia, but it is Amazon exclusive limited edition set only. Now, the 4K release does have a native 4K transfer and a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix, but I will let you know, as I've shared previously, this is not my cup of tea. This is not something that I'm going to be watching. I don't look forward to these types of films. I don't want to watch them. They're just not something that I have any interest at all, let alone because I'm nauseous all the time. I don't want to watch something that makes me barf because it's so over the top or even get close to that. Man, I live in pain, as I've shared before, and I live in pain constantly. Right now with the cold, the pain's drastically increased, and that causes my nausea to get way worse. I don't want to watch something that makes me feel like I'm going to barf. I mean, I already feel like that anyway because my stomach gets upset, but man, to think that they give you a vomit bag with it, that's saying a lot, that there's a lot of stuff in that film. But let me know in the comment section below if you saw that film and it made you nauseous. I'm kind of curious how many people that are actually watching this video actually got nauseous from seeing that film originally. Let me know if you're excited for this big collector's limited edition set with all this movie memorabilia in it. I'll put that link for this one down below, so it does have that for that Amazon exclusive set. Now, we're also getting Andrei Tarkovsky's final film in The Sacrifice from 1986, and this film is a darker look at a nuclear apocalypse world. It's basically after a nuclear destruction and basically the lives of a family and what they go through and what's going on. It is a heavier and darker film, but it is one of those that is a unique experience. Andrei Tarkovsky had a very unique, basically filmic essence when he filmed his films. The way he directed them, the way they were written and acted, they were very unique film experiences. So for that reason alone, I am excited for this because if you're a cinephile like I am, he had a lot of very unique experiences that when you got done with them, they really did make you think. Now, this film got a new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative. It is a native 4K SDR master and a restored original audio mix. So they are doing a bunch of work to bring this up to the best image and sound quality that's ever been released on home video. And for more obscure films like this, I am glad to see these being released on 4K with these restorations, because this is going to be the ultimate way to own these films for the rest of our time, because I don't see any physical media ever coming out after 4K. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to go down and give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you're notified right away whenever I release any big announcements here on my community section. Whether I make any of these big announcement or reveal videos or any of my reviews, you never want to miss out on any of this exciting content. So make sure to go down there, give this video a like and a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Now, on February 4th, we're also getting a big TV series release, which is Twin Peaks from Z to A, the complete TV series, and the movies that ran from 1990 to 2017. Now, this includes the original full-length pilot movie and part 8 of the miniseries on 4K in this Blu-ray set. Now, originally when I made this announcement, a lot of people were confused. The original limited edition set of this release sold out originally and went out of print. It became very expensive on the aftermarket. This set is the exact same contents minus the limited edition boxing and book, just the discs in a case that was contained in that limited edition set that sold out and went out of print a long time ago. Now, the 4K release that contains the full pilot movie and part 8 of the miniseries on 4K is a native 4K transfer, and it includes all the additional 3 seasons on Blu-ray, with a total runtime of 2,670 minutes and a DTS HD Master Audio 7.1 audio mix. Now, this also includes the massive amount of limited edition bonus features, which is over 20 hours of behind the scenes bonus features included in this from the limited edition set, which is what makes this set so darn unique as well. And this box set includes everything from the Twin Peaks universe included in in one massive set. Now, with David Lynch sadly passing away recently, the popularity of anything that he touched has risen quite drastically, and this actually sold out. After my initial announcement, it was gone and there wasn't any available for a couple of weeks. Now the stock has been restocked, and it does show it available to order as of right now, as of me making this video. So if you're interested in this one, the popularity basically of people discovering his filmography and his TV series like Twin Peaks has risen because of him passing away. So if you're wanting to add this one to your collection, this is one of those. It's a big TV series. Now on February 4th, we're also getting a big release that I'm personally very excited for. I'm a massive Quantum Leap fan. Well, they did a sequel and rebooted TV series that carries on the legacy of Quantum Leap. It actually plays off of the original story and Sam Beckett going missing. This continues that basically with the scientists working with all of his technology and basically playing off of everything that happened, going in a new direction. It was a very entertaining time travel TV series. I'm a sucker for a time travel TV series. It's got some great sci-fi action adventure escapism. It's a fun series to sit down and watch at night. Well, it originally ran from 2022 to 2024, and this is the entire series on Blu-ray for the first time with 1080p HD masters and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix for all 31 episodes of the entire series, with a total runtime of 1,308 minutes on 7 Blu-ray discs in this Blu-ray set. This is one of those, was an instant pre-order for me. I was extremely excited for this one because originally they had released season 1 and then I kind of forgot about it. I never got season 1 and I'm glad I waited because now it's the entire series in one box set and I really like having it all together so I can just sit down and my wife and I can kind of just binge watch it and go through the whole thing. And we're suckers for these just really fun action adventure sci-fi series, and we liked how it continued the story of Sam Beckett. So this was one instant pre-order for me. Really excited this is finally coming out. Now getting to the next part of the video series, that's all about future announcements, top upcoming releases that the studios just let me know about, some big things that are being released that all of you need to be aware of. So starting off here on March 11th, we're getting Weird Science, John Hughes, 1985 sci-fi comedy coming of age story. It is one of those John Hughes films that has some very good 80s just goodness in it. There's so much 80s nostalgia in this. It is one of those I've really enjoyed. Now this here is the limited edition release. This came with a very unique metallic and rubberized slipcover, as well as limited edition poster and book inside and contents. That is all exclusive to this limited edition release. And this limited edition set is not printed anymore, and there's very limited stock remaining from some resellers. I'll put that down below, but what's coming out on March 11th is simply the actual 4K disc in a standard 4K case with none of the limited edition contents. I will put the direct Amazon link for both releases. It's the exact same 4K disc that's included in the limited edition set. You just don't get any of the extra limited edition contents, book, behind the scenes, poster, limited edition slipcover that's very unique. Now, if you want the limited edition set with all of this stuff, I will put the link down there below, but there's only a few select that are even remaining. Less than 100 copies even are available anymore because it's out of print and not being printed at all anymore. So all that's available is what is remaining that a few people have left. That's for sale down below. I'll put those down below as well as the upcoming standard release. Now I can tell you this had a new 4K scan and 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative. It is a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, along with a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. And I can tell you the 4K image on this is wonderful. It does have nice depth and detail, natural layer of film grain. It's a great 80s comedy with some sci-fi mixed in together, and I will tell you this is the best way it's ever looked. It was a dramatic improvement over the previous Blu-ray release in every single area of the image and the sound. They cleaned up the sound as well very nicely. It's crystal clear. It does have a few very slight distortions in the audio, but nothing compared to the previous Blu-ray releases that had a lot of things like the audio going up and down. There was quite a few distortions and instabilities. That's all been cleaned up and repaired mostly on this. And this is a very highly recommended 4K upgrade, And it is one of those John Hughes films. If you're a fan of John Hughes like I am, you've got to have this one in your collection. And I will tell you, this is probably one of the coolest slipcovers I've ever seen. It's actually a metallic slipcover, and it looks so much better in person, but it's metallic underneath this rubberized coating they put over it for the limited edition set. I do really like that. So for me, I love having these limited edition Arrow releases. Now we're also going to be getting Hardware from 1990. Now this cult classic sci-fi thriller techno noir film, it's one of those really cool like robotic like fighting the robots film. It's got some really cool like stop motion mixed with some like practical effects that really make the robots come to life, similar to like the Terminator. It's one of those that I've always felt in the vein of like the Terminator, and it is a big cult classic sci-fi thriller. Well, it's being released for the first time on 4K with a brand new 4K remaster, native 4K transfer, and HDR10 color grading and master for the uncut and uncensored version of the film. That was all supervised by the original director Richard Stanley himself. Now it'll also have a restored lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now this is one of those films that on Blu-ray it's sold out and has been out of print for a long time. It's extremely expensive to get a hold of. So this is one of those on 4K I've been waiting for a very long time. And I am thrilled it's finally coming out on 4K because I sold my Blu-ray a long time ago and I regretted it because I thought it was going to come out a long time ago before the studio ever actually was working on it. And then when I found out they were working on it, I was so thankful because I kind of wanted to watch it and I didn't have the Blu-ray anymore. So we'll finally get to own it here on 4K. And this is one of those that's going to have some limited edition contents with it that I am very excited for as well. I'll put that link down there below, but let me know if you've seen this film before, if you own the previously very expensive Blu-ray. I'm always curious if you have one of those because they were extremely pricey. And thankfully, the 4K is nowhere near that cost of what that Blu-ray was. I mean, heck, it was one of the most expensive Blu-rays I ever bought. Now, jumping out to March 18th, we're getting The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings Middle-earth 6-film Ultimate Collection box set. Now, this includes all the films that ran from 2001 to 2014, which is 6 full movies and 12 cuts of the film. So that includes both the theatrical cuts and the extended cuts, both on 4K Ultra HD and on new remastered Blu-ray discs. So overall, it'll have 30 Blu-ray and 4K discs in one massive box set. So you're getting a Blu-ray copy of each film with both extended and theatrical cut, and a 4K disc for each film of the theatrical and extended cut. They're literally giving you all of those different cuts on all of the discs, so that way whether you want to watch it on Blu-ray or 4K, it's all contained in this massive Middle-earth collection. Now, I did reach out and ask the studio and got some answers back about this set. It does contain the same great 4K transfer that I already own. I've actually double dipped and bought these exact transfers twice already. I bought them in the standard 4K cases that originally came out. Then, as most of you know that followed me here, I bought them in the limited edition SteelBook reprints that was last year, and I got them in that as well. So I have actually 2 different copies of the films. They're the same transfer, but they're good. I really enjoy watching them. I really enjoy the Dolby Atmos. They are a 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, and that immersive Dolby Atmos was worth the price of admission alone. They did some amazing things with the Dolby Atmos that really sucked you into these films. I've been going through them with my kids. We watched them from the beginning all the way through, from The Hobbit all the way through to the end of The Lord of the Rings, and we're almost done watching them for a second time all the way straight through, and we really enjoy them. My kids sit there when we're watching them on our home theater and they say, man, that Dolby Atmos is so darn impressive. There's so many things with arrows and fights, and when they're in, like, obviously in The Hobbit, down in obviously the tunnels and the mines, and you hear like rocks going overhead and the dragon and the fire, and it just really gives your home theater system a workout. It is an extremely impressive and immersive Dolby Atmos experience. Now, this will also include filmmaker commentaries for all of the films on the new remastered Blu-ray discs as well, so you are getting a bunch of extra bonus feature content as well. It is one of those, though, that I am not one of those that watches it on Blu-ray. The 4K is where it's at for me, and the extended cuts, that's what I adore. I love all of the extra footage. I read all of the Lord of the Rings books originally and The Hobbit. I've actually read them 4 or 5 times. My boys have read them. We love them in this family, and we love The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. We think Peter Jackson did an amazing and loving job with the universe of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and we really feel like he poured his heart and soul into them, and you can see it in these films. We enjoy all 6 of them, and we wouldn't ever want to change any of them. We love all of them. Extended edition, though, is where it's at for me. So if you haven't picked these up yet, this set has all of the films in one big box set. So this is one of those that if you haven't gotten it on 4K yet, I do recommend the 4K release. I enjoy it. Over the Blu-rays, there was the appendices that I kept my Blu-rays for, that basically if you want some extra bonus features, that was what was on those. But otherwise, the 4K transfer and the Dolby Atmos is worth the price of admission for me. I did really enjoy them. I did like what they did with it. Obviously, colors are vibrant, depth of detail looks very good on them. So these are something, if you haven't gotten them on 4K yet, I do recommend adding them to your collection. Now, we do have a new release update on the Penguin, the complete DC Comics universe, Batman basically universe TV series by Matt Reeves. Now, this originally aired in 2024 on HBO Max. Well, for the complete TV series season 1, it is now coming out on March 18th, and it will have a native 4K transfer in Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, along with an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix on 3 BD100 4K discs, with a total runtime of the entire series of 460 minutes. This is one of those that was an instant pre-order for me. It's not being sent for review, but I love the Batman universe that Matt Reeves created, and Colin Farrell in this is absolutely outstanding. And it's one of those that basically plays off of the Penguin in the Batman universe, and kind of more or less an origin, kind of beginning story of how his criminal empire and things basically goes into the enemies and the criminals in the Batman universe. This is one of those TV series that is highly recommended, but I will warn you, it is extremely dark, gritty. It does have some heavy violence in it, language and content in it. It is an adult TV series. It is not for kids in any shape or form, but it does build that really gritty, grounded Batman universe, building on the villains from it, but in a very unique vision. I really thought this series was well done, and I am looking forward to experiencing this on physical media. And as always, it's important if you're wanting to add any of these to your collection, I put those direct links down there below. Now, moving out to April 1st, we have another big release from Shout Factory and GKids, which is another anime sci-fi movie, and this is one of those I am very surprised is getting a 4K release. This is Summer Wars. This 2009 anime sci-fi adventure is getting an Amazon exclusive 4K SteelBook release only. This is Amazon exclusive only release. No other retailer will be selling this. This release is the only release that's coming out on 4K, and it's an Amazon exclusive SteelBook only. There's no standard 4K case coming. It is limited edition SteelBook only, and these usually always sell out. Man, I was really surprised how fast the last one sold out. That was coming out. GKids did with that limited edition SteelBook line. This is another one, and it's getting a brand new 4K transfer along with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master and a Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mix. Now, I did ask, is it also going to have a new Dolby Atmos audio mix? And I wasn't able to get confirmation before I released this video, other than it will have a Dolby True HD 5.1 as one of the audio options. Now, let me tell you, if you like beautiful anime films that are really good sci-fi story with some twists, this is a cult classic film that a lot of folks really loved, and on Blu-ray it sold out and became extremely expensive. Heck, the Blu-rays that used to be available, those were going for over $100 on the aftermarket because they printed so few, and then it sold out, and then they didn't print anymore for a long time. Now they're releasing it in this Amazon exclusive limited edition SteelBook only release. If you're excited about this one, make sure to go down and pre-order your copy ASAP. You do not want to miss out on this release. The SteelBook is so darn vibrant and pretty looking. I love the anime style, especially how like the animation lines have like red in the animation lines instead of just like black that they normally use. It was a very unique aesthetic for the anime style in this, and it is one of those that I have a fun time watching, and I love all of these limited edition SteelBook lines with their spot glossing. This is another one that's going to have spot glossing on it, which looks absolutely beautiful. So this one was an instant pre-order for me as well. So if you're excited for this one, I put that direct Amazon sale link down there below, but here's your warning. do not wait on this one. These Amazon exclusive limited edition SteelBook lines for like the last GKids one that went out of print and actually is extremely expensive now. This is another one you don't want to miss out on getting. I put that direct Amazon sale link down there below. Now in the last video we talked about RENFIELD from 2023 and I talked about how Turbine had a limited license on their release of the 4K transfer. Well, this week I understand why. Scream Factory is releasing another native 4K transfer for this film, which is in a collector's limited slipcover edition set. Now it'll also have Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master and Dolby Atmos just like this release. Now what Scream Factory is including in their release that is different is a new in-depth documentary behind the scenes feature. That is what is different between this 4K release that I already own, that I talked to you about in the last video that a lot of you now own, and the new Scream Factory release. Basically for me, I think Turbine did an outstanding job on it already and I own this one. So my understanding is they're coming from the same master that was used for this release. So you are getting a new special feature, but it's up to you if you're gonna double dip on it or not, whether you've gotten it on 4K yet or not. I put that link down there below, but I will tell you this Turbine 4K release is an absolute stunner, both the image and the Dolby Atmos. So I already know that the Scream Factory one is going to look and sound amazing as well, because they're coming from the same Universal master that Universal used for this release. Now we're also going to be getting UGETSU, the 1953 classic Japanese period drama. Now for this release they did a new 4K digital restoration of the original camera negative. It is a native 4K SDR master along with uncompressed monaural soundtrack from the Criterion Collection. Now this is one of those I have never seen and I've never experienced this. So let me know in the comment section below, have you seen this film? Is it one of your favorites? Do you love the film and what do you love about it? Share with me in the comment section below if it's one of those that I should add to my collection. Is it one of those that's one of those must-buys that you gotta experience? Because I've never seen it, it's one of those few rare films I haven't seen. I kind of rely on all of you to let me know if it's something that I should be adding to my collection. Now, jumping out to April 8th, we're getting Sorority House Massacre. Now, this is the 1986 cult classic slasher horror movie. Now, originally when this was released on Blu Ray, it sold out because it was a limited print run, and it sold out, went out of print, and became extremely expensive, and they basically didn't know that many people had that much of a demand for this more obscure slasher horror. Well, people demanded it, so it's coming out on 4K for the first time ever, with a new 4K scan of the original camera negative, native 4K, Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, and a DTS HD Master Audio Mono Mix. Now this is coming in a collector's edition set, and this is one of those that's not really my cup of tea. It's not one of those that I'm looking forward to, but I wanted to make sure all of you were aware because the last one on Blu Ray sold out right away. that I wanted to make sure all of you got a chance to own this, because my understanding is they do limited licenses on these, which is why for a limited time they'll print them just like with the Blu-ray, and then basically that license runs out and they stop printing them. So this is one of those, if you missed out on that Blu-ray, now's your chance. You can order that 4K down below. Now let me know in the comment section below, what of all of these announcements really made your day, what you're excited for, what you're pre-ordering from those links down there below. I always love to see all of your excitement, even though, you know, pain's wearing me down and I'm still pushing through and giving you all my heart and soul in these videos. It's still one of those things, you guys energize me by sharing your love and joy of physical media as well. I like to see your joy and your excitement for what I share in all these videos, these hidden surprises, sales, things that are going out of print. Let me know what of all these made your day, what you ordered, what you're excited for, because that's really energizing when all of you share your love, and especially the comments I get from all of you really do mean a lot to me. They touch my heart. They're what keep me going. They inspire me, and basically your love, saying that you enjoy or you really think of all the work that I do, that you look forward to these videos every week, that means a lot to me when I hear that in the comment section down below. I put my heart into this channel and doing this for almost 9 years because of all of your wonderful support and all of your excitement. And that's what I love to see. So start that conversation in the comment section below. Pump me up, just like I pump you up all for every week with all these exciting physical media releases. Share that and pump me up down in the comment section below. Now, moving out to April 15th, we're getting Blue Sunshine from 1978. Now, this unique mystery horror thriller experience is getting a new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative, native 4K transfer, and Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, along with a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix in a limited collector's edition box set. It'll have 3 discs in it, but I will warn you, it is limited edition set. So if you are excited for this one, and this is one of those films that you really are glad is coming out on 4K, Don't wait on this one because they are printed in limited quantities and they do sell out from the studio. So if this is one you're excited for, make sure to go down and order your copy. Now moving out to April 22nd, we're getting a release that I'm personally excited for, and that's The Hunt from 2020. Now this very unique action survival thriller film, it's slick. I will tell you, it's one of those that surprised me how much I really enjoyed it. I don't want to give too much away, and I do really feel like the theatrical trailer really blew a lot of the surprises. So if you want to go into this surprise, don't watch the theatrical trailer. And it's one of those really unique action thrillers about basically surviving when people are hunting you. And that's about all I want to tell you because there's some unique twists and turns. Now for this release, I got a brand new 4K transfer of the original film elements, along with a Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and a new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. That right there was an instant pre-order for me. Knowing that it's coming with an immersive Dolby Atmos mix for this film, there's a lot of things that'll really work well if done right for this immersive Dolby Atmos mix. Literally, there's a lot of things that can really give your home theater setup a workout, and this is one of those films that I really had a blast with, so I'm thrilled it's finally coming out on 4K. Now, moving out to April 29th, one that I am extremely excited for, and if I didn't feel so darn bad, I would give you so much more excitement in this video than what I'm showing right now, because this is one of those I have waited so long to get on 4K. It's one of my personal favorite Van Damme action movies of all time, and that is Timecop from 1994. This sci-fi time travel slick thriller is one of those that is a blast. It's back in the 90s when really they made some great sci-fi movies, and I am a sucker for time travel. Just like I talked about with Quantum Leap, the TV series earlier in this video, this is one of those time travel films that has some really good twists. I love time travel. It's always one of those that's really intrigued me, and this is one of those that's done extremely well in this. And Van Damme, I personally think it's one of his best films of all time for me. I mean, it's one of those that I remember watching it over and over and over again back on DVD, and I loved the film. Well, the good news is it is coming out with a new native 4K transfer of the original 35mm camera negative, along with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and a restored lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix, all in a collector's limited slipcover edition set. So it does come with that limited collector's edition slipcover over the outside that's only printed in the first pressing. I really like the artwork, the reds, the greens, the blues. I always thought that artwork was so cool, and I love the time travel elements, how they all tied together in this film. And again, it's one of those sci-fi films that's grown a cult status that really it does deserve. It's one of those you sit back and you just have a blast watching on a Saturday afternoon. Let me know in the comment section below how excited you are for this one. If you're wanting to add this one to your collection, I put that link down there below as well. Now, we're also getting Star Trek Section 31 in a limited edition SteelBook release and a standard slipcover case. Now, this is one of those I have not seen yet. It is spin-off of the Discovery universe. Now, I was not a fan of the Discovery TV series. I've shared that in previous videos. I think it's one of those Star Trek series that I just didn't like at all. And so therefore, I just didn't watch much after, I think it was season 3, I just gave up on it and just didn't watch it after that. So this is one of those spin-offs that I'm not super excited about. I might give it a chance, but it is coming out in a limited edition SteelBook. Now, it's one of those that basically takes place in Section 31. If you're a Star Trek fan, you know all about Section 31 from Deep Space Nine, like I do. I love Deep Space Nine. Now, I do really wish they would have taken the money they put into this basically movie and would have used it to basically remaster, even with AI, Deep Space Nine and Voyager on Blu-ray or 4K. Deep Space Nine and Voyager both being relegated to SD really bothers me still. I mean, now with the technology of AI and that they can use on that, they could really do some great stuff with Deep Space Nine and Voyager to bring it even close to up to snuff, even like 1080p HD. I would have rather see them use that money for that, but they're not listening to me on that because I've been requesting that for years, man. Every time I've talked to somebody at Paramount about it and they've asked or I've said something, I said I want Deep Space Nine and Voyager, but we don't have that yet. Hopefully, though, they do see the advantages that they could do the AI, which would be less expensive than what they did for Next Generation. And I'd be even okay with that because the Blu-rays are just so darn horrible. The Blu-rays for Deep Space Nine and Voyager are just hard to watch. Now, getting back to Star Trek Section 31, this did come out here in 2025, and it is coming out with a native 4K transfer in Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master. Now, I wasn't able to get confirmation on whether it's going to have a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 or a Dolby Atmos audio mix. I didn't get any response back yet. Most likely I'm going to get it the day after I release this video, but that is one of those things that it will have one of those audio mixes. I just couldn't confirm which one yet. Now getting to the fan favorite part of the video series that I know so many of you love and look forward to. That's the big 4K news and updates segment, starting off here with Desperado from 1995. I wanted to make sure all of you are aware of the limited edition SteelBook release that I have here in my hand that previously sold out has had a very limited restock with limited quantities right now. That is available right through that direct Amazon sale link down there below, but my understanding is that is very limited quantities remaining of what's remaining of this limited edition SteelBook release. Now also, I did just previously announce here on my community section and on my X, which is 4K Blu-ray reviews, that Desperado is being released on March 25th. Outside of the limited edition sets, it'll be in a standard 4K case that I'm showing you the artwork there for it, in a standard 4K case without any of the limited edition content. So Desperado previously was only available in this limited edition set, which is the limited edition SteelBook. It has a book in it, posters, unique stuff, and it was released in a limited edition bigger box set, which is very expensive. That is actually one of the only ways you could have gotten Desperado. Now they're going to release it outside of both of those, but only the disc by itself. It'll come just in a 4K case, as you can see in the official artwork there. None of the limited edition contents in either of the other box sets is in that one. I will put the direct Amazon sale link for the standard 4K release, as well as this one-time limited edition restock of what's remaining of this limited edition SteelBook release. A lot of you missed out on this originally and got upset because it sold out and you weren't able to get it, and all of you asked if it came back to let you all know it's available right this minute. Now, my understanding is that will most likely be completely gone, what's remaining that they restocked it with, by the time that release comes out. So that's why I wanted to make sure all of you are aware. If you have not gotten this yet and you're wanting this limited edition SteelBook, it is very nice. I wanted to show you real quick what it looks like here. It does say Desperado on the side, and then on the back it does have spot glossing of Antonio Banderas. And then inside you get the limited edition booklet, the limited edition 2-disc set, and it does come with all of your 4K context talking about the restoration in the book behind the scenes. Now Desperado got a new 4K restoration of the original camera negative, native 4K transfer, and Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, all done by Sony. And this has a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. I highly recommend this 4K release, though it is an adult action film, but it's over the top Robert Rodriguez, explosion, shooting, just one of those really fun, and it's a massive upgrade over Blu-ray. And if you want this limited edition SteelBook, here's your warning, do not wait. The limited stock that's remaining of this limited edition SteelBook will go fast, just like it did originally when it sold out. So now's your warning, go down and order it right away if you have not already gotten this. Now I've had a lot of questions about out of print and extremely expensive 4K transfers that you can't get anymore. One of them is Lawrence of Arabia that I've talked about previously here on my channel. Now there is some resellers that I'll put the direct link down below for, but they are expensive. They are reselling basically their personal copies because this is no longer printed and is not available anywhere. It is extremely expensive. I can't see it anywhere at any of the resellers or any of the aftermarket for less than like $100 anymore. That's how expensive it is. But this does have the new native 4K transfer that is Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and the immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. And this is one of those 4K releases that now it's out of print and it's not being printed anymore. Sony was very specific on it. They did a one-time reprint. Both the initial print and the one-time reprint are gone, sold out. The only way you can get this is if you buy it from one of the resellers. I'll put what links are available down below. There's 2 of them, and that's about the best price you can find it for. If you haven't gotten this one yet, the price only goes up higher from here on out. If you have not gotten Lawrence Arabia on the 60th anniversary release, this is one of those that's extremely expensive now. And Sony said no reprints are coming whatsoever anymore. It's done. They're done releasing this film on 4K. But I wanted to point this out for a specific reason. This is actually a part of a trilogy of unique SteelBooks with exclusive native 4K transfers with Dolby Vision and HDR10 that I wanted to point out. The other one in this unique limited edition SteelBook line is the Bridge Over the River Kwai from 1957. Now for its 65th anniversary, Sony released it with a new native 4K Dolby Vision and HDR10 master. This is the only version of this film that has Dolby Vision, that new native 4K Dolby Vision transfer. This is different than their standard 4K release. This is the only version of this film that has that new native 4K transfer with the new work they did on it. Now, I myself ordered myself a sealed copy, which I wanted to show you here because my other limited edition SteelBook is crushed. So I had to get a second one, and that's why it's still sealed in here, and I wanted to show you the nice one. But this is actually going out of print, and there is very few copies remaining. And the reason I wanted to make sure you were aware of this is just like with Lawrence of Arabia, it's in that same SteelBook line. Lawrence of Arabia is out of print, not being printed anymore, is extremely expensive. This is about to go that route. The limited edition reprint they did one time, which Sony does one time for select few titles, a one-time reprint. They did that for this. This is all that's remaining, is a few hundred copies before this is completely sold out and out of print, just like Lawrence of Arabia. So here's your warning. If you have not gotten Bridge of the River Kwai in this exclusive limited edition release with the exclusive native 4K transfer that is Dolby Vision, do not wait. Go down and order your copy immediately so that way you are not stuck paying hundreds of dollars just like with Lawrence of Arabia now. This is going out of print. Once these last few remaining copies are gone, it's going to be extremely expensive on the aftermarket. So I'm warning you so that way all of you get a chance to own this at the sale price. Right now, this is on sale for an amazing price of only $24 through that exclusive Amazon sale link down there below. Amazon has it on sale for an amazing deal. $24 for this is a steal of a deal. So if you have not gotten this yet, it's on sale for a limited time through that direct Amazon sale link down there below. And I will tell you that the native 4K transfer and Dolby Vision on this are beautiful to behold. This is one of those great classic films that you've got to have in your collection. It's about the war and basically about prisoners and basically the psychological aspect of what the war does when you're captured. And it's a very beautiful performance by Alec Guinness. And it originally won 7 Academy Awards, and it deserved it. It is one of those wonderful must-own 4K releases. And I will tell you, it has an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix to top off how amazing of a treat this 4K release is. You do not want to miss out on owning this because this is the only way to own this 4K transfer. It is not released in any standard 4K case, and it is not coming whatsoever. Sony was very specific. Once this sells out, just like with Lawrence of Arabia, they are done releasing it on 4K. This goes back into the vault, not to be released again. Do not wait. This is your warning. I try to make sure to help all of you be able to own these without having to pay those ridiculous prices. This is one of those at 24 bucks. You've got to have this one in your collection. And I put that exclusive sale link down there below. Now, the third one in this trilogy of basically unique artwork that all match is the Guns of Navarone. Now, previously I reviewed the standard slipcover version, which has a completely different 4K transfer. That video is available right now on this channel, and I really enjoyed this 4K release. This is the standard release that came out originally. Then Sony went and released it in a brand new limited edition SteelBook release, but it has a different 4K transfer than what's on the previous 4K release. This has a new native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master. The previous 4K release only had HDR10. And the only way to own the new native 4K Dolby Vision and HDR10 transfer is in this limited edition SteelBook release only. There is no standard 4K release for the contents that is on this new transfer. They did additional work on the film grain, basically fixing any of the little things that I had that were issues on this have all been cleaned up, and this is the ultimate and premier way to watch and own the Guns of Navarone. But I will tell you, the upgrade, what they did on fixing a lot of the things from this release, it was definitely worth the price of double dipping, let alone it is a gorgeous SteelBook artwork, and it has a very immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. The image is simply beautiful to behold, but here's your warning. There is limited stock remaining before this goes out of print, just like with Lawrence of Arabia that's already out of print. Do not wait. I put that direct Amazon sale link down there below so you don't miss out on this one. Get the Bridge Over the River Kwai, Guns of Navarone. They are amazing classic films that you've got to experience. They've got really good action set pieces. They're very enjoyable films, and this is a must-own, must-buy 4K release. But your warning is, buy it right now before it's completely gone. I'm warning you so that way you get a chance to own this before it becomes like Lawrence of Arabia, several $100s on the aftermarket. Now, a limited edition restock that just came available is the Terminator from 1984. Now, I previously reviewed this limited edition SteelBook release here on the channel. I can tell you that it sold out originally. It's been out of stock for a long time. It just got a very limited stock resupply directly through that Amazon exclusive link down there below. But I will warn you, it is very limited supply of this limited edition SteelBook that's available right now. I do not expect it to last after I release this video very long. After I originally reviewed this and released my initial review, it's sold out and it hasn't been available. Well, it did just have very limited stock show up, so I made sure to let all of you know that it missed out on this originally. This native 4K transfer is awesome looking. It is one of the top 10 best 4K releases of 2024. It's a must-own, must-buy 4K release. But if you missed out on this limited edition SteelBook that I really love the artwork on, it's available with a very limited supply right now through that Amazon sale link down there below. Now, another big release we're going to be getting is Flight Risk, the 2025 basically Mel Gibson directed with Mark Wahlberg action thriller. Now, this is being released in an Amazon exclusive limited edition slipcover SteelBook set. As you can see in the official artwork there, this is an Amazon exclusive only release. No other retailer will have this limited edition SteelBook whatsoever. Amazon exclusive only through that Amazon sale link down there below. Now, this is being released as a native 4K with HDR10 master and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. And this is one of those, I think the slipcover SteelBook artwork is very unique, how it comes off with his hat. And if you've seen the theatrical trailer, basically Mark Wahlberg shaved his head for this movie. He didn't wear a bald cap, he actually shaved his head physically. And basically under his hat is basically his bald head. I thought that was really unique how they did that with the hat. It actually made me laugh. So it actually is one of those really cool limited edition SteelBook artworks that I think was unique how they played it out, because that plays it into the film itself. So this is one of those that I really think the SteelBook's cool. And I've been collecting all of these Amazon exclusive limited edition SteelBook lines. I love all of them, but they are something that it's only available exclusively through Amazon. And I put that direct Amazon sale link down there below for you. Now, a big surprise limited edition SteelBook release is The Sound of Freedom from 2023. Now, this true story thriller was a box office sleeper hit of 2023. It actually beat out Disney and Pixar's Elemental, and it made $250.6 million at the box office and was a massive box office sensation. It's one of those I didn't get to see in cinemas, but I did find out it was coming out in this limited edition SteelBook release. This is the only way to own it on 4K, and it's the first time it's being released on 4K whatsoever. So I ordered myself a copy so I could do a little review for all of you. I hadn't experienced the film, but I will tell you it's a very basically heart-touching, emotional, true story about basically abductions and kidnappings, and it's a true story about a US government agent that goes after rescuing kidnapped children. And it's based on the true story and the facts of what happened, and it really shines a light. Really, it was done in such a way that it was really eye-opening. I was very surprised with it. It is very well acted. Jim Caviezel is outstanding in this, and you really get sucked into this story, but I will tell you, it will tug at your heartstrings. I had a hard time having kids myself. I have 3 boys that I absolutely love and adore, and I'll tell you, watching this as a parent, it does stir up some emotions. It will stir up emotions if you're alive and you got kids, this movie will make you realize some of the things that go on in this world, these wicked things, that you really just, man, it's horrible. But he stands up against it and actually goes after rescuing those children. And it's a very shockingly heart-touching true story that really sucks you in. And it's being released for the first time ever on 4K in this exclusive limited edition SteelBook only release. This is a brand new native 4K SDR master, and I gotta say the 4K image is beautiful. It's like looking out a clean glass window. Depth and detail is striking on it. And it has a very good Dolby Digital 5.1 audio mix. I've got to say the limited edition SteelBook, it has some engraving on it here. It has spot glossing on it. And it is one of those that I do highly recommend this 4K release and the film itself. It is one of those that's a film of faith, showing that basically there are some good people that will stand up against the wickedness of this world. And I did really appreciate it. It is one of those films that if you like that experience of learning something about a true story, you gotta have this one in your collection. Now, two Best Buy exclusive limited edition steelbooks that were previously out of print and expensive in Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle and Jumanji Next Level have their limited edition backstock available right now through that Amazon sale link down there below of less than 100 copies remaining before it goes out of print and extremely expensive on the aftermarket. Now, I did just get both of these when I found out that these were available again because I missed out on them originally at Best Buy and they sold out and they hadn't been available. They were expensive. When I went and looked them up, people were selling each of these for like 70, 80 bucks on the aftermarket. And so I waited, and they're available right now with their remaining stock of less than 100 copies each that's available through that direct Amazon sale link right now. I wanted to make sure all of you got a chance to own these as well before they're completely sold out and out of print. They did get a one-time reprint. That's what's remaining. That's all that's remaining of that back stock. And I really like these limited edition steelbooks. If you look at them, they really have cool Jumanji artwork on it. And I will tell you, I enjoy these on 4K. They have a 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master and a very immersive and enjoyable Dolby Atmos audio mix. And if you have not added both of these Jumanji movies to your collection, you've got to have them in these limited edition steelbooks. They are extremely nice. Now, let me know in the comment section below if you were able to get either of these before they sold out through those links down there below. I love to hear when I helped some of you collectors be able to own some of these limited edition steelbooks that were so darned expensive on the aftermarket. That's why I do this. It's to share the love and fun of collecting physical media and help all of you out. Because that's the point. I want you to be able to own these at the sale prices just like what I get them at. So when I find an amazing deal of something that was previously out of print, I always make sure to share it with all of you in this video series. So right's now the time. Make sure to order this and then let me know. Did you get one of these? Now Horizon and its previously retailer exclusive limited edition steelbook release is now available through that direct Amazon sale link down there below. It's no longer locked to one retailer. And Horizon, An American Saga Chapter 1 is an epic Western film. I really loved it. It's got some great action and acting. The music is beautiful and the cinematography is breathtaking. The native 4K transfer on this with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master is simply beautiful. And let me tell you, the immersive Dolby Atmos mix is stunning as well. I loved the film and I'm finally able to own it in the limited edition steelbook release. The previous retailer it was at, as most of you know, I will have nothing to do with. They are an absolutely horrible company. The things they've done to so many collectors like myself, I don't even mention them here on this channel and I won't support them in any shape or form. So that is why now that it is available directly through Amazon, I put that direct Amazon sale link down there below. You can add this to your collection and actually get it in this limited edition steelbook. And I will tell you, this 4K release comes highly recommended as a must-buy 4K release. There is only limited quantities being released of this limited edition steelbook. So if you have not gotten this one and added this one to your collection, now is the time. Now, a release that I just discovered is The Bridge from 2024, aka Aftermath. This was released as a limited edition, limited print run only. This studio does very limited prints of their 4K releases, then they sell out and they don't ever print them again. This is the only 4K release of this action thriller anywhere worldwide. Now, this movie is one of those kind of like more TV movie action thrillers. It's got some clunky writing in it, but it is one of those that I did have a fun time, and I never heard it was released on 4K, and I just discovered it. So I wanted to make sure all of you were aware it's right now on sale for its limited edition release for $25. Now, it does have a native 4K transfer with HDR10 Master and a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix, but it is a true limited edition only release. Just like a lot of these that sell out and go out of print, this is one of them. They only have a limited license to print so many copies. Once that's done, it goes out of print. I wanted to make sure all of you were aware. I ordered myself a copy and I wanted to make sure you got a chance. It is a region-free 4K release, so you won't have any issues playing it whatsoever. And this is the only 4K release of this film anywhere worldwide. Here's your warning though, don't wait on this one because these always sell out from the studio. Now, another big limited time sale only is on Southern Comfort from 1981. And I previously reviewed this on this channel with an exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison review. I love this 4K release and it got a review score of a highly recommended 9.2. It is currently on sale for only $29. This is one of those that has not been on sale. Since I originally reviewed it when it originally came out, it's been an expensive 4K release. It is on sale right now, limited time sale only, and then it'll go right back up to the full price. Now, another big limited time sale going on right now with an amazing deal is Young Guns from 1988 that I previously reviewed here on this channel. Now, this 4K transfer got a review score of a 9.3 in my review video and is a highly recommended must buy. It was a massive night and day upgrade over the horrible interlaced Blu-ray release that had blocking, banding, digital noise, and so many issues. The 4K release is a revelation for this film. It is a must-own, must-buy release, and it's on sale right now. Now, another amazing limited time sale for one of the best prices I've ever seen this film on sale for is Highlander from 1986. It is on a limited time sale right now for only $13. Now, I previously reviewed this with a 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison review to let you know the quality of this. Now, I will point out this is the best image and sound quality this film will ever have. We're never going to get anything better looking or sounding for this film. This is the ultimate way to own and watch it. It's just not going to be one of those that's going to knock your socks off as the best you've ever seen. But for this film and for the quality of the original film elements, it is recommended because I enjoy this film. So, best price I've seen it, $13 only. Right now is the time to buy it. If you want to check out my full in-depth review, you can do that for all of my thoughts on this. Another amazing deal is for Moonfall from 2022. Now, I previously reviewed this as well. It's on a limited time sale right now for only $10. If you haven't gotten this one, pick this one up. It's a fun sci-fi thriller that basically you don't think too hard. It's got some plot holes in it, but it has a stunning reference quality image and sound on it. The Dolby Atmos on this will knock your socks off and give your home theater a serious workout. But for $10, you cannot go wrong with this. Amazing limited time sale only though. It's only on sale for a limited time and it will end here very soon. So if you have not picked this one up, but $10, you can't go wrong for $10. Now, another big limited time sale is Talk to Me from 2023. Now, this is a horror film that I have not personally seen, so I can't tell you if I like it or dislike it, but it's on sale right now for only $9. So that's an amazing deal. I wanted to make sure all of you are aware about it. If you want to add it for kind of a horror thriller film that you haven't checked out yet, $9 really isn't much of anything, so you can get it for that amazing deal right now. Now, I wanted to share an important update about Las Vegas, the complete TV series on Blu-ray for the first time ever. Now, I previously announced this Blu-ray release last year. Well, since then, it's actually been a limited print run. Almost all retailers have completely removed the listing for this Blu-ray set altogether. Amazon exclusively is one of the retailers remaining that has a few copies remaining. All of the other retailers have removed it completely from their websites. You can't even find it or locate it whatsoever anymore. Universal has done this before. They did it with several other Blu-ray releases that I've talked about and reviewed here on this channel. They do limited print runs basically for some of these Blu-ray releases. They don't announce that they're ending it, and then all of a sudden it just disappears from all of the retailers. I just discovered that and wanted to make sure all of you were aware. If you have not picked up this complete remastered Blu-ray TV series, it has new 1080p HD masters for all 106 episodes except for the first episode. The first episode is the only one that they couldn't locate the original master. So the first episode only is from tape masters. That is lower quality. The rest of the series looks very good. And another big treat and surprise, these are the uncut episodes and uncensored episodes. So I was kind of surprised because there was a lot more adult content than what I remembered seeing when I watched it on TV. So keep that in mind, there is a lot more adult content because these are the uncut and uncensored episodes that were not aired on TV. Now, this does contain most of the original music except for the initial theme song in the intro. All of the rest of the guest musical appearances and all of the guest songs and all of the good music for the episodes, it's all contained in here except for that first Elvis song. Otherwise, the rest is all in here. Now, this contains all 5 seasons that ran from 2003 to 2008 with a total massive runtime of 4,610 minutes and a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. It does come in this very nice big box set. It says Las Vegas on the side and Blu-ray. Talks about it on the side here, and then it also has all of your seasons in individual cases, So you take one season out, all the discs are individual artworks, individual numbered. I really like how they do these sets, but you need to be aware, do not wait on this release. If you have not ordered this set, make sure to go down and order your set immediately because it's gone from all other retailers. I was shocked and surprised when I found out because it happened before. And numerous other Universal releases, they started removing them from retailers and they're gone. They don't even print a lot of them anymore on Blu-ray. This is another one of those. It's gone from all other retailers. Amazon exclusively has it through that link down there below. Make sure to go down and order your copy though if you haven't done so yet, because once this is gone, just like several other of those, they become extremely expensive on the aftermarket for these complete TV series sets. And then they go for like $200-300 bucks, and then they go up after that because they stop printing them all together. Right now is the time. Amazon exclusively is one of the only retailers that even has any left available. Do not wait on this. I'm warning you. So that way you get to own it at the regular sale price and you don't miss out on this. Now, let me know in the comment section below if you were able to order one of these through that Amazon link down there below before it's gone. Let me know if you were able to get one of these and add it to your collection. This is a fun series, and let me know if you remember watching this. Now, The Intern from 2015 is currently on sale for the best price it's ever been in this Amazon exclusive manufacturer on demand 4K release. This is a pressed 4K disc, and it has a new 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix, and it's a very fun comedy movie. Nancy Meyers directs it, and it's one of those that I really enjoy. I think Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway really play off each other great. They're basically become friends in it, and it's a friendship comedy. It has some good twists on it. My wife and I enjoy this film, and it's released on 4K for the first time ever. This Amazon exclusive manufacturer on demand release that don't go on sale very often. I shared a few of these over the last several months. Every once in a while, they go on sale for the best price they're ever on sale for. I paid way more than that when it originally released, but I'm glad to have it because I always support these releases because they've been top-notch image and sound quality. This one is no exception. The 4K image on this is really good. It has nice strong depth and detail, nice and healthy colors with great Dolby Vision and HDR10 implementation that really highlights the brights and the inky blacks with no black crush whatsoever. I do highly recommend this 4K transfer for a fun date night movie. Your wife will really enjoy it, or your girlfriend. You can have a fun time watching this film. It's one of those that it's a fun film to just sit back, you have some laugh with it, and it's the best looking this film has ever looked on home video. This is the way you need to experience it, and as always, it's extremely important. Any of these you're going to buy or add to your collection, always make sure to go down and click and buy directly through those Amazon sale links I pinned as a comment in the comment section right below this video. I've done all the work and gathered all of these exact sale links for all of these exact versions because all of these are exclusive Amazon sale links that are on sale exclusively at Amazon right now. I gather all of that and do all of that work to get you the exact same things that I've ordered, that I've tested and reviewed, and I put all of those links as a pinned comment in the comment section right below this video. Those links are truly the only way I can always spend all this time creating all these videos and spending all this time gathering all this, testing all of these, and making these massive episodes every week that you enjoy watching. And if you want to help support this channel even more, always join my Collectors VIP Club. That money goes directly back in to help pay the bills. That's how I'm able to do this professionally full time. It's always through all of your support when you buy through those Amazon sale links down there below and when you join my Collectors VIP Club. I want to say thank you to every single one of you for joining my Collectors VIP Club, for buying through those Amazon sale links down there below. Every one of you are amazing, and it really means the world getting to do this every week with all of you. I love pouring my heart out with all of you and sharing the joy, the fun of collecting physical media. That's the point of this video, and that's the point of this channel. It's to help you be able to collect some of these amazing releases, to be able to own them and enjoy them for many years to come. And that's the fun of physical media, the nostalgia, the memories, just like I shared at the beginning of this video. It's all those things that make all of this so much just dang fun. I want to say thank you to all of you for all of your support. As always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day. And I always have something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.